Yes.
It's
A couple
unreal.
hours.
It's coming so fast, so fast, so fast.
For me, I'm not leaving until Friday, so. And you're
That's
not
this
leaving
week.
until what?
Monday.
Yeah, next Monday, so.
Monday.
We got
It'll
a
be
little
here.
ways.
Monday. Come on, Monday. Come on.
Before we get into all that, we want to talk about that. Let's let that be our main topic.
Yeah.
But first, before we talk about that, let's
Share.
talk about.
Share.
Well, yes, please like, comment, share. That's the first
Shark
thing.
Talk Live.
Because we
Coming
are
to you
here.
live.
We're gonna get the comment section up here, just because I want to say hello to everybody.
Me too.
And
Me too. And you know, Shark Talk is amazing. You know, I don't want to, rock our boat, Timmy. But I mean, honestly, has there ever been a pool show like this I've watched online and TV. There isn't a pool show out there like this, where you can get all your information. You can ask us a question. You can send any information you want. If anybody out there is having a tournament and you want us to promote it for you, whether it's in Connecticut, Rhode Island, New York, send us the info. We'll push it for you because we want the sport to grow. We want the shark stream to get bigger, and we're going to talk about it and push it. I mean, obviously, we didn't go to the Arizona Open, but we'll talk about that as well.
We are going to talk about the Arizona Open because that is a new thing. For those of you guys who are waiting for a big U.S. Pro Tour, you see me here. I'm just playing with my phone, covering all the shares and stuff like that.
Me too. Me too. Let's get them shared up there. Let's get them shared up, guys.
We are going to be talking about that because for those of you that were waiting for a Pro Tour in the U.S., well, guess what? It exists.
It's coming. It's coming.
That's right. It's not only coming, but it's already here. That's right. Predator has started their Pro Tour. They had their very first event of, I believe, 5 open events that they're going to be having. The first one was the Arizona Open,
which is pretty big prize money, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, it was quite large.
Yeah.
That being said, a former world champion was the winner of the event. That is former world champion Fedor Gorst. He ended up winning the event, and congratulations to him. He played quite a few people.
It was a big field. Was fantastic.
Yeah.
I went through the list. I mean, everybody was there. All the big names. Anybody in the pool world was there. I think even I think Mike DeShane, our local guy, was there.
Yeah.
He played in as well, and that's good to see. I'd like to see him back on the road as well.
Mm-hmm. And of course, Fedor being a QTech guy, he was very happy to thank his sponsors for that. Also, it was a crazy format. Races to 4. Races to 4.
Wow.
It was, I think it was best of 2 out of 3 sets, races to 4, and if there was a tie after the second set,
one rack, right?
It was not a one rack shootout. It was a spot shot shootout.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's like your hockey and stuff and your soccer.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting.
Really interesting.
So that's good
really
stuff,
interesting.
man.
Really interesting format. I'm really I didn't get to see any of the live stream for it. I want to say that there was a live stream for it.
I'm sure there was.
I didn't get to see it. But I believe that their next event is going to be, it might be the Diamond Las Vegas Open. Funnily enough, the Diamond Las Vegas Open, the only one of their events that is title sponsored by somebody else.
Oh, really?
All of the events except the Diamond Las Vegas Open are going to use Predator tables.
Yeah.
The Diamond Las Vegas Open, of course, is going to use Diamond tables because it used to be the Diamond Open.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And that's good. I mean, the more events, the better. The more money we get into the sport. I was just looking at golf. Do you know how much it costs to get in the U.S. Open in golf?
A lot.
No. $200.
$200? Yeah, but okay. But do you know how much money it costs to get a PGA Tour card?
No,
go through Q School.
No, I'm sure.
What they call qualifying school and everything else to get on the web.com tour and everything else. A lot of money.
Nice.
A ridiculous amount of money.
That's okay. I mean, that's what we're trying to get here. If we get that sport to where
snooker's
get those
the same
guys.
way. It costs a boatload of money to get into snooker's Q School to be part of the qualifying, and then once you get good enough, you get the tour card. Then once you have your snooker pro tour card,
all your sponsors pay for your events, basically giving the prize money out.
Well,
and then,
the Premier League itself actually ends up paying for you to get in. Your sponsors end up paying for it, but you're also not allowed to enter the events unless you actually have that pro card.
Absolutely.
Same story with the PGA Tour.
I hope we get to that point.
Yeah,
I really do. I mean,
I wouldn't mind it.
Imagine that playing an event where you go into $100,000 and it's
$100,000 just to cash.
Or $200,000
just to cash. That's what I would like. $100,000 just to cash. Forget that. I want to try $1 million.
Right.
Or more.
It's gonna get there. Yeah. It's gonna mean you gotta walk before you run. Walk before you run. Yeah. Walk before you run.
Mm-hmm. We got Kimbo here, our IT guy. Kimbo has been.
We got to talk to Kimbo right here.
Wow.
Come on, Kimbo. You got to get in the booth for a quick second.
Yeah, Kimbo's
look at this mug.
Kimbo's gonna cry. I'm gonna move over
go.
here. We'll just let Kimbo in. Drop
All right.
Sausage party.
All right. Look, see your numbers over there. See your numbers. Everything's looking pretty good, man.
Yeah, he's looking really good.
Wow.
So just so you guys know, obviously, the one thing that we've been checking out for the last week or so has been the computer itself. You guys have told us, been very adamant about telling us, hey, it's a little bit of lag, it's a little jumpy every once in a while.
Yep.
We have listened, and we have done some extensive testing. Thankfully, Kimbo, our IT guy here,
The man.
is not only good. It was not only good for building
Yep.
our computer, but he's also built quite a few of his own rigs at home. So
Yes.
he built us a very cost-effective one, and we've realized that maybe now we're a little too big for our britches.
Yep.
So maybe we need to upgrade a little bit. So he decided to take not only his rig, but his daughter's that she built herself, which is just a little bit less than his.
Yeah.
And we decided to come down here and see just how much is enough.
So if you guys
You
can
know?
see us out there, to
So-
let us know what you think.
Oh,
How's,
yeah,
how's the
no,
picture?
absolutely,
How do we
absolutely.
sound?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I know there's 2 thorns between the rows, but besides that, you can tell us how we look.
Well, and actually, guys, yesterday I took my daughter's rig and added my other video card
Oh,
into
yeah.
it.
So that might work as
and
well.
that thing fired up like there was no tomorrow. It's like, hey, I'm happy to see you.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, wow, wait a second, what's going on here? All of a sudden, you decided to work. Now, what's going to happen?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
we had a lot of fun with that one. We were gonna
Yeah.
take one of his video cards out. We tried to put it in that computer. Yeah, it said
It-
no.
it-
It said no.
It was
Alright.
painful at that day, but
Yeah.
you know what? Yesterday it fired up with that video card in it, so that was amazing. I was
Nice.
like, "Wow, great!"
Nice.
Now should I bring it back down
Just
to
so you know,
yours?
we're getting,
up to you.
you know, not all technical, but all looks good, sounds great.
Yeah.
Video and audio very good. Paul, Shark Talk Live. Yes, it is. Shark Talk Live, baby. So great job at the Joss event. Thank you very much, Mr. Murphy. Watched all weekend. What's up, guys? So it seems like we got a hit here. So we're going to keep pushing this through. We're going to
Yeah.
get it better and better.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
You know, we got our huge sponsors, our Viking Q's, and obviously Simonis Cloth, and all
Yep.
of our minor sponsors. I want to call them minor, but all of our smaller sponsors are doing a
Our local
fantastic
small
job.
businesses.
Our local small businesses. Hey, Andy Gal, how are you?
How we doing, Andy? One of our great sponsors right there.
Welcome to Shark Talk Live, episode 8, Vegas. We got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Episode 9.
Episode 9.
Yeah.
Holy smokes, 9.
Gonna be episode
Round
10. We gotta do
begins.
something special for episode 10.
We do. We're going to be in Vegas, actually.
Yes. Shark Talk.
So-
You forget about that. Shark Talk on the road,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
We're bringing the Shark Stream on the road. I know that during the pandemic, I actually bought a tripod. Little tiny one, like
I have one too.
$20. You
I
got
have
one
one.
too.
Yep, I have
So
one too.
we're gonna be streaming. We're gonna be streaming
my
matches,
nickname.
not
Yep.
just from the Masters. We're also gonna be streaming.
Thank you,
matches.
Norrin. Thank you, Norrin. Appreciate that.
We're gonna be streaming matches from other events as well. I know I'm gonna try to stream some of my events if my lovely girlfriend will assist me with that. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are willing to come and see how I'm playing, but hey, hopefully I go deep and I have a lot of
Sweat
matches.
the action, sweat the action. That's what we're going to talk about next.
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously, like I said, we wanted to make sure we got Kimbo in here and give him his accolades because
Thank you, Kimbo, very
great,
much.
great
Absolutely,
job.
absolutely.
You know, we're not done yet. We're still working everything out, but it looks pretty good. Everything's running pretty smooth. It sounds good, looks good, as everybody's saying out there. We just need you guys to share, pump it
Yeah.
out. You know, what is it? Donate, share, and what's the other one?
Just support pool, share and donate.
Like, share, and donate.
Yep,
there we
like,
go.
share,
There we
and
go.
donate.
Like,
Get
share,
us
and
an
donate.
i9 with a dedicated GPU, 16 gigs of memory, an SSD, and an NVMe too.
Listen, we've already got most of that already.
Yeah,
so
we're
all
getting
it
there.
takes.
No, we're getting there.
That said, though, thank you very much, Kimbo, for everything that you did. You know, the hours that I can't begin to tell you the hours that he spent just in this booth, just messing around with little things and stuff like that.
Yep.
Thank you.
And
So
at
we're
home.
very
And at
appreciative.
home.
We're very,
And
very
at home.
appreciative.
Oh, absolutely, dude. Absolutely.
So-
It's all for Yale, man. You know, I
Listen,
wanna-
when we
I
get
wanna see
big,
this thing grow.
when we get big in the Shark Team, we'll have your little picture up there in the corner of the screen.
Kimbo's IT service.
IT, yes,
Honorary
absolutely. Your own.
IT service.
Absolutely. Share, donate, support your local pool hall. Yes, absolutely, Andy.
And your IT guy.
And your IT guy. Yes, if you see Kimbo at the bar,
Supply
please
him with wine.
buy him a
It
glass of
works.
wine. Buy him mozzarella sticks. That's all. We take care of
Mozzarella
most of it, but I mean, you're more than welcome. All right. So, again, thank you very much, Kimbo. Again,
Oh,
appreciate it.
absolutely.
Timmy obviously
Absolutely.
appreciates it, and we appreciate Timmy's hard work as well. He puts
Yeah,
a lot of time into
he's
it.
done a great job.
You know, and,
running this
It's a labor of
application.
love, guys.
Yeah, we love what we do. So we need you guys to share. Now we're going to talk about some pool stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, we got a lot of good pool stuff. I mean, obviously, I'm wearing the hat for a
Mm-hmm.
reason. You know, Connecticut APA is one of our major sponsors. I want to give a shout out to Kim Guimon. Kim Guimon is.
Thank you, Kim.
Yes, thank you for giving us
Yeah,
this list.
absolutely.
Thank you for anytime I have a question, she answers my question. She's really quick to it, and she's no nonsense. You know, she
Yeah.
deals with a lot of crap from a lot of people, and she does a great job. I
think-
wouldn't
I
want
think
her
you
job
have to
for
when
any
you're a
reason.
tournament
No,
director.
no.
I wouldn't want her job for
Customer
anything in the
support from
world.
hell.
But
I know I've called her with a couple interesting ones over the last few weeks, so
yeah, so
that's a lot of fun. But
we appreciate you, Kim. Thank you very much for everything you do for APA.
definitely, and thank you, Bruce Bartlett, also for running everything. And hopefully, we'll see you out in Vegas. I don't know if he's going there or if he's going in October.
We talked today, and he's going in October.
He's going in October.
He said if we make it to the finals, he may have to fly out there.
Oh, get out.
So I'm gonna
Really?
hit my team up with a little bit more incentive that we already have. You know, we're gonna try to get
For
him.
Hugh
We
and
want
the
him there.
Hustlers.
Wait, are we getting? Wait, are we
For
getting?
Mesh?
Are we getting him in the limo on the pole?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
Actually, I don't know if he'll fit. He's a tall guy. He's like 6'9".
Oh,
We'll get a big limo. We'll get
Oh,
a
yeah,
big
big
limo.
They got big
Get the
limo.
stretch Hummer.
Yes, we'll get the stretch Hummer. That and the big Dodge red truck was phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
The big truck extension was unbelievable. So for those
One
guys
more
going
time.
Vegas, so the guys never been there, you know, you can get a taxi, you can get an Uber, you can even get monorail.
Yeah.
But if you can get a group together of like 6 or more, it's cheaper to get a limo.
Yeah.
You can chip in, and maybe not cheaper, maybe $1 or $2 more per person, but you get a limo service, and you get to really live the Vegas style for $1 or $2 more per person.
Yeah,
And
I'll
even
remember
if
that.
it's
That's
even
good
if
to
it's 10
And
or
if you
12
get-
trips, it's worth it for save the money now, save the extra $12-15 because it's
Hey, you
definitely
got
worth it.
me, my
And-
girlfriend, and our friend Alyssa. We're all
And if
going.
you
So
get
there's 3
Bobby
of us
to-
right there.
And
so.
if you get Bobby to go with you might just flip the bill.
Maybe
Only if
they
they-
get
only if they
expensive,
three-peat.
Kimbo. They get
Only if they
expensive.
three-peat.
Depends how much Crown I'm drinking.
Only if they three-peat.
Yeah.
If you
yeah.
three-peat,
Yeah.
who
Three-peat,
knows?
yeah,
It won't matter.
absolutely.
Then.
Three-peat, that'll be
Absolutely, that'll be-
incredible.
I'll make you a
That'd be
deal.
awesome.
I'll make you a deal. If I win it all in my event, I'll foot the bill for the first level.
Hope so. You win 10,000.
Yeah.
We won 2,500 a man.
Well, that's
Hey,
only because you got to
little bit of
split it
difference
for
there,
me.
buddy.
Hey, I tell you what, if you three-peat,
Yeah.
you can buy the brand new box.
All right. Okay, that's the deal. You guys heard it here on
Coming
Shark
out of
Talk
mine.
Live, guys. You heard it here on Shark Talk Live. If Bobby, Robert, Phil, and me, if we repeat for the 3rd time, I will take my portion and buy a brand new box, whatever Kimbo
Get
thinks.
out
was
of here.
spectacular.
Don't do that. Yeah,
Absolutely,
listen, I'll split it with
because
you.
I support the stream, and I'll take the other 800 and I'll blow it. I'm gonna have the best time ever. So come on down to Vegas.
Let it
be a
ride.
best
Let
time
it
with us.
ride.
Let it ride.
Let it ride.
Let it ride.
You're gonna
Yeah.
have me there.
A lot of fun. A lot of fun. I mean, we had some great memories in Vegas, and this is the only sport that I know of that amateurs. I mean, the people out there, the people that are going are not pro level players.
No,
Now, obviously,
no,
our master
no,
tables is
absolutely
great, but I mean, there's a lot of 3s and 4s and even 2s going out there.
Yeah.
And what other sport can you actually go to Vegas and have a great time? As an amateur level.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
awesome
Oh,
stuff.
absolutely.
Yeah, especially especially that's the thing that I like. I mean, granted, I'm going at the top of the class, but at the same time, I can't imagine, like, this is my first opportunity to make it to Vegas in 15 years, and I can't imagine what it must be like for the 3s, the 4s, the 5s, the people who got there. Who got there, were part of a great team of friends who, didn't expect that maybe in the middle of the season that they had it, and then just somehow stumbled into playoffs and
Here's one.
ended up running the whole thing.
Cheryl Church, Allison Vanderman, Rachel Norby, Elizabeth Flashback, and Hilton.
That team had a shot all day long.
Then you also have
We could do
Michelle's.
better
Where's
than that.
Michelle's roster?
Yeah.
Michelle had a sick roster too.
No, they have a
really
good
nice
roster. We have a
roster.
lot of great
We're
teams that
gonna
are going to
find
be
it.
going out.
I gotta find her. We'll find her. We're gonna go through these in a minute, but yeah,
Yeah.
there's definitely a lot of good teams. And it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
No, Alyssa, I never have. This is in 15 years of playing in the APA. I have never earned a trip to Vegas through the APA. Never. I've been on a lot of teams that have been close. I've been on this guy's team
One
twice
rack, one
and
rack
been
away.
one match, one ball
One
away.
match.
One
Yeah.
ball.
And
Many a time.
Still have not made it.
It's so tough. So
I had
tough.
to do it alone. I still haven't brought a team. I had to do it on my own.
Yeah.
But
No, it's tough. It,
It is
really
tough.
is tough.
It is
so
tough.
that's
When it
why
comes-
it's going to be so much fun to go out there. That's why I'm
Yeah.
so stoked about it.
When it comes down
Allison
to
did
the
not know
finals,
that.
when it
Alyssa
comes-
did not know that. Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. It's hard to do. I mean, it's no joke. That's
It
why
is.
I said Kimberly, Guimond, and Bruce Bartlett. They have a tough job. I mean, they have to try to juggle the handicaps to keep it fair for everybody.
Yeah.
And Justin Wills in Rhode Island doing a fantastic job. I heard they got a great Masters team that actually they talked a little junk to us. Not a little bit.
Yeah, I saw that.
Ryan Lynham,
Yeah.
Kerry McAuliffe, Jared Demalia. Forgive me for the last person. I don't know
And
who it is,
Keith
but-
Platt.
And Keith Platt. So it should be a fantastic road. Hopefully we
Listen,
meet those out in the finals or something.
if you two guys end up in the finals, I know my guy Kevin Brule. My guy Kevin Brule is out there. He's possibly listening in. If those two make the finals, I'll sweat a little bit. I'll take Connecticut over Rhode Island.
There we
We'll,
go.
we'll
There we go. That would be
we'll sweat the
fantastic.
match.
Little side bet.
There we go.
Who knows? I might listen. I might even extend the trip a day
I
if
think-
you guys make the finals.
I hope so. I think
You know?
Justin and Bruce would have a little wager on that as
Oh,
well.
for sure.
You know, that would be fantastic. So.
We'll throw in some baked goods from Mazzucato's too. You can find the
Oh,
best
my
bakery in Rhode
goodness,
Island.
that-
I just had a cake from Mazzucato's the other day. Oh my god!
I grew up in Franklin Avenue. That's where I don't know if originated, but that's where it was. I mean, talking 45 years ago, I used
Oh,
to
yeah.
walk to it when I
Mhm.
was Cotto Bakery on Franklin Avenue. So it's unbelievable.
Yeah, they're absolutely
This stuff
awesome.
is-
But if,
lemon ice. I mean, cookies. I mean, cakes, pies.
how do you think he got
Oh,
this?
my-
How do you think he got this
No,
shape?
it wasn't that, but the other stuff is good. It was Burger King and Dairy Queen when I was 22. I was actually skinnier than Timmy at one point. I'll show you pictures. But,
It's not Chick-fil-A.
Skinnier than
now it's Chick-fil-A.
skinnier
but-
than me with a mullet.
Yes.
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 With
Yes,
the mullet.
Nick Bousquet. Boom, boom. We're going to be announcing
So-
your team as well. We'll be talking about your team as well. You guys got a very good team as well
Yeah.
for the Masters.
Let's
so.
go through the list while we got him here.
All right, so let's
Yeah,
go with the
fire-
list. So what we're going
let's
to do
go
here,
for it.
we're going to
Start off with the ladies, and we'll go right down the list.
No, I think I messed it up. Let's start with the
Did you
doubles.
mess it up?
Yeah, I did. So this is what we have first. So we have 8 balls doubles team. So this is, and I know I do because I'm so old and I own a pool. I do know a lot of these players. So you may not have heard of them, but this is a team that I'm very excited for. They don't play out of Yale. They do, I think, in Hawaii, but a lot of other places. Jason Fonseca and Karen Fonseca,
I want
captain.
to say they played out of Brick House quite a bit.
Who's carrying who? How about that?
Trust me, it's
Yeah.
Karen. There's no question there. It's
Karen, if you're husband and wife, how do you answer that question?
Listen,
Yeah,
she's the 4. She's carrying him.
Yeah.
No disrespect, Jason. You play awesome, man.
Appreciate the people that actually know.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, Jason Fonseca, I give him a
I
shout
love
out.
Jason. He's an
His
awesome
game
guy.
improved a lot in the last 2-3 years.
Yeah.
So much.
He's got to get
Tremendous.
back in our Masters division.
Yeah, I agree.
It's been a little while.
We got Chalk is cheap. Ryan Canozo is an awesome player out of Rhode Island and Connecticut.
Yep.
Actually, he taught his daughter. He did some lessons here.
I was there when
Yep.
when the
and Jose Mendez, 2.5s. I mean, great players. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to see those guys out there. And this guy competes, man. I've seen him in a lot of events because obviously I'm snooping
plays
around. I'm
everything.
always seeing people play.
Yeah.
And he came in second in another event. I mean, he's trying to play. He's not like,
Yeah.
oh, you're seeing Magan or whatever. He's trying to play events and trying to win them, you
Yeah.
know. So good for him. Captain Beauty and the Beast. So we got Courtney Ashmore, who is Beauty and the Beast. Derek Hart, of course.
That's because he's got to shave that mink on his chest.
Absolutely.
We're gonna see that in the pool. It's gonna look like he hid Chewbacca in there.
Yeah.
I'm kidding, Derek. Here.
Of course.
Listen. I was there the night that they played, and I'll tell you right now, that girl Courtney, she's
played
a great
very
player.
well. I remember that
We
as well.
we played her at States this year, and I'll tell you right now, she put a whooping on that
And
match.
that's what we like to
and
see.
our player played
Yeah.
our player played good. Like I had all faith in our player playing them even, and she
Yeah.
put a whooping on her. And good luck to them. I think that the two of them, especially with the way Derek plays, he's got that beautiful Paul Drexler cue, and
Yep.
the way he's been shooting with it since he got it back. I'll tell you right now, if he can lay her up, even
They could do well.
even
And-
half as hard as some of the shots that she made in that States match,
Yep.
they're gonna go deep.
So how can we hide that cue from him next time I have a list match?
you listen, you can't hide that cue under pain of death. You won't get it out of his
Yeah.
cold hands.
All right, then we got Josh and Lauren. Josh Mikulski, of course, a nice guy, good player, plays up in the Torrington area, I think, mostly, but good player, was on the list for a while, and Lauren Madsen. So Josh and Lauren, what a great name, and
Yeah, I don't know
I'm sure
much
they're
about
going to
their-
do
I don't know
well.
much about their games.
Nope. And then you got the two Nicks, Nikki Bousquet and Nikki Salameri.
Oh,
Yeah.
those
Nick-
guys.
Nikki, I got to give a shout out to my boy Nick, another player who's been in APA probably as long as you have,
Longer.
and this is his first trip.
Longer.
This is his first trip.
This is really his first.
Yeah,
one.
he's
Yeah.
going
He
for
always
two
went with
different
his-
teams.
Always went with his wife.
He's going to, yeah, he was with his wife when she wins, but yeah, so he's going for two teams. He's going for
That's
Masters
awesome.
and doubles, so good for him.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
And Nick Salmeri, he's just competing. I see him in a lot of tournaments. He doesn't always jump
Proven.
in, but he's around.
Yep.
He's around it, and he's watching a lot.
He did. He won a
And
nice
that
event at US One.
Did he?
Oh,
Yeah, he
really?
won a nice event at US One.
good for him.
So he's playing really well. Unfortunately, he was in an accident. He hurt his hand. So hopefully, doesn't hamper him too much. But
Oh, for Nick, yeah.
for
That's-
Nick and Nick, yeah. So, but
He ended up getting in a really bad accident.
So those are the 8-ball doubles teams. You know, please support your Connecticut teams. Share this
Yeah,
post. Share our
absolutely.
video so people know what teams are playing. If you know any of those guys, tag them. Say, hey, you know, they're talking about you. You know,
And like I said before, if I have the opportunity, if I see them and we have the opportunity, I'm around there. You know, I might do I'll do my best to get the Shark stream on the road and try to stream at least some of the match. We may get in partially on the match, so you might not see the full thing, but I'll do my best to try to update as much as possible without
so Nick's
distracting the
name
players.
is 2 Nicks, 2 blanks.
2 sticks. I don't see no blanks there.
No,
I don't.
I
Listen,
was- I
I'll
was
be honest.
teasing.
I don't know if that one's gonna make it past the national desk. They're gonna be like, all right, table number 6,
No,
2 Nicks. You're
I
gonna
think
have
that's
to come up
good.
here.
I think you're good.
I think you're good for that.
See.
One. That's not very.
The best one I ever heard. The best one I ever heard. This is about as risque as you're probably ever gonna hear me get on Shark Talk Live. The best one I ever heard out there, and this one made it by the APA, and I don't think they realized it until they took the team picture. It was a ladies team. They got top 5. They tied for like 5th through 8th. They took their picture. It was a 5-player ladies team of all redheads, and their name was Fire in the Hole.
That's a great name.
I laughed
That's
so
a great
hard.
name.
That's
What's
not
wrong with that?
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
nothing great
exactly.
with that.
Call the APA control desk, see if they allow that one again. I'm
Wait,
pretty
wait,
sure that's on
wait.
their list of band names.
Wait,
And-
wait,
and-
wait.
and for
now,
the-
now you got to remember though.
Just
there's-
saying.
We've got a team here that's been here for years.
Yeah,
We won a trip. Shitterman's.
Yeah.
Shitterman's won a
Shitterman's.
trip. We won a trip.
this is true, but I think
And
if
they actually called it over
On the microphone.
Yeah, microphone. And then all
They
of a
changed
sudden
it.
they said, "We
wait
can't
a
say
minute.
that."
Exactly. Wait a minute. Something, once they get the context, they go, wait a minute.
Yeah.
If the APA control desk had called that one out and gone over there and seen the
It was
team, they would have been like, wait.
SHIDIMAN.
Hold on a
Shitterman.
minute.
Shitterman.
Shitterman.
So yeah, there's the 8-ball doubles team, but that's probably the best one I've ever heard for a team.
Yeah. So we got those are all we got for Connecticut. Like I said, if you heard any of those names, please tag them in this post so they can see. Let them know we're giving their shout out.
Gentlemen, I'll be back in a
Okay.
moment.
All
All
right.
right, sir.
So next up, we got 9-ball doubles. There's only 2 teams. Obviously, 9-ball is a little smaller than 8-ball. But
Listen, the first team you saw on that list right there, I got a little something for them on that team. So you go right ahead.
Carlos Ribeiro and Steven D'Amata.
Listen, these two guys, I swear to God, these two guys have been a 6 and a 5 for years.
Really?
I played them when I was. I want to say I played them when friends of mine that were on my team who are 7s now were like 4s and 5s on my team.
Wow.
This is how long they've been there. Now I'm not going to say nothing about that. I don't know.
No,
if
that's
it's just
actually- I
an
think
ex-
that's-
I think it's
that-
just because that's where they are.
Yeah, I think
but
that's
they
great
play
for APA.
strong. That guy
Yeah.
Steve D'Amata, who's a 6, he's a solid 6. I mean, he's a 5.
Yep.
It's even better. I want to say he was a 6 at one point. Carlos, he was a 6 for quite some time as well. He's a solid player. I've seen him on a bar box do some serious damage. So you gotta like their chances out there too. And I really hope that they go far because I like the way Steve D'Amata plays especially. Carlos, I haven't seen too much of his game from a daily standpoint, but I've seen a lot of Steve, and I think that he's going to play really well out there.
All right, and then the next up is the last 9-ball team. My main man, Jack Cooper.
Yeah, Matt Mazzone.
Skill level 7, and Matt Mazzone, another solid player.
He's getting better too.
He's getting a lot better.
He's
He
getting
wants
a lot
to learn.
better. What I think my best advice, Matt, if you're listening out there, my best advice for you is just bear down. Forget about all the rest of it. It's literally you and the table and the ball you're firing at. Nothing else. Forget about the rest. Doesn't make a difference who you're playing, what you're playing, doesn't matter. Just go out there and play your game, and you'll do just fine.
Yep. And don't forget, these handicaps are, obviously it's an older sheet. They could have went up or down. I'm not standing by these handicaps. And that's not what this is about. We're
No,
about
sure.
giving accolades and shout out to everybody out there that
but
made
yes,
it.
yes, Rob, he is. And he's been for quite some time. No question there.
All right, and then we got Jack and Jill championships. We got Alex Astuna and Carlos Beebe. Carol Beebe, I'm sorry.
I know nothing of those two teams.
6 and a 4.
But good
Nice
luck
job. Talk of the town. Assuming that's going to be Town Billiards.
Yep,
Sarah
that,
Mooser
Sarah,
and John
who owns Town Billiards.
John Henderson, very good.
Yeah.
All right, I love having other pool rooms represented. Obviously, shout out to the pool rooms. We need the bar rooms, but
Yeah.
the pool rooms make it happen. Pool is our life, it's in our veins.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. What else do we got?
These are
Oh,
the
still-
Masters teams that are there.
Where
so.
are they? Where's Sarah Mooser's name? on the top.
Oh, here you go. You have it right. You have it
Okay.
accurate. You have it accurate.
Okay. Oh, so that's it then. So now we're on to the next level.
Yep. We'll go through the ladies' championship now.
I'm so excited about the ladies. Obviously, not only because my daughter is involved, but obviously Allison has a great story, and of course Michelle Schroeder, who's a phenomenal captain, and she works tirelessly to do well with her teams. A lot of people get upset with her because she's so competitive and she does win, but she puts the effort and she puts the time, and she doesn't show up late. She's here on time. She does early. She does timeouts.
Practices, she takes her
does.
time,
Yeah, she does exactly what she needs to do. So shout out to her, obviously, and of course Rebecca's team, Allison's team. All right, go ahead. You go through the list.
We'll go through the first one. Don't give away all the great players just yet. We're going through
There's a
one
lot
at a
of
time.
them.
If
They're
you got
all
something
great
to say,
players.
if you got something to say about any one of the players, you chime in.
They're all
You
great
feel
players.
free.
They're all
We'll,
great players.
We'll start with your daughter's team, just because I know you gotta promote it. We'll start with your daughter's team.
My daughter's team. So listen, all right. So I'm going to tell you something that I don't think
Better
I
Eight
ever
Than
did.
Never is the team name, by the
Yeah.
way. Go ahead.
So where she played ladies league, she played another female six on Saturday.
Yeah.
And she literally broke the rack. She made 6 balls and 8 ball in the break.
I
and
watched
then ran
it.
the rack.
Ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. I don't think I've ever made 6 balls in a break. I'm sure I might have maybe at one point, but that's phenomenal.
I
And then
did
she
one
ran
time
out.
and I didn't get out.
And then she ran out. I mean, that's fantastic. So shout out to her.
Yeah.
And then you got Allison on that team, who's doing a great job, and Cheryl, and
Rachel Needle-Biddy and
Rachel, of course.
Elizabeth Glass.
yeah, who Rachel they call the anchor. I think she's going to get a tattoo of the anchor because she won so many key matches for him. So
Yeah.
the whole team is. I mean, Rebecca won
They
great
play really
matches.
well.
Allison, Liz Glass is coming through. She plays fantastic matches as well. So definitely a good team. Obviously, my heart's with that team a little bit. So.
And the other another one of the great teams playing Racking Balls. That's Kimberly Susie, Gloria
Yes,
Pichette.
really good player.
Gloria Pichette, who I've played in many a singles board, and I'll tell you right now, she's one tough cookie. Playing when I played her last, she was playing as a 3, and it was in the finals of the singles board to go to the 9-ball regionals, and I thought for sure that I was going to end up losing to her in the finals. I really did. I ended up only winning by like 3 balls. She plays really, really solid for a 3, and I think now she's a 4. She's going to still do well out there. I think that she was more than ready to go. Christina Simmons.
Okay, make sure you tag your ladies. Let them know we're talking about them. Give them a
course.
shout out.
Michelle Schroeder and Donna McQuarrie, two
Donna's-
great Yale players.
Yeah, she's
who-
been. She
who are
plays
here.
in town. I mean, not town. So Shooters and Yale.
She should be a
she's
7-9.
She's definitely a supporter. Donna does a great job, and the whole team is solid. There's not a free buy amongst them, so they're going to be a good team. They're a formidable team for sure.
Going to the next team, the Ukrainian national home. Don't know what that one means, but I'm good with it. It possibly could be an ode to the team captain, Pamela Balkas.
Yeah.
I could be saying your names wrong. Listen, if I'm butchering your names, just forgive me.
Send us a message and
You know.
say, hey, that's how it's supposed to be said.
Lisa Wick, Sarah Zagan, Karen Harrington, and Sharon O'Hanlon. They're all going to be going out there, and that looks like a pretty solid team. Happy Hour, another team there. Deborah Pressman, Christina Centauri, Michelle Noceretto, Nicole England, and Stacy Miller. And I want to say that that team, Nicole England, she was actually on the team that your daughter was playing the other night. I want to say that they were on the same team. So
Okay.
she's a really solid player too. She plays on our Thursday division.
If these
She's a
guys,
tough
if these
three.
guys are going to Vegas, they're no slouches. And,
Oh, yeah.
and again, that's why this league is so awesome. Anybody can go to Vegas, and you practice a little bit, get a little better, you get a little lucky sometimes, and you get to go to the promised land.
And try this one out. This one's a team that's got some Massachusetts flavor. If I'm thinking of the right player here,
Yep.
Jocelyn Hurley.
Yes, Timmy's wife.
Yes, Tim
Absolutely.
Hurley's wife.
One
She's
of a
a
lister.
6.
I
I didn't
she's
even
no
know how
joke.
she plays.
Yeah, she's no
I
joke.
didn't know that. So my apologies, Jocelyn, for not knowing how you play. I really
Yeah.
didn't expect that when I saw that. Melissa Rice, Jennifer Case, Tiffany Chesney, and Melissa Capone. So
Oh.
go ahead, tag them up, guys, because that's what we got here.
Yep.
That's all the ladies teams. 5 ladies
Good
teams
luck.
going to be going out there from
Good
Connecticut.
luck.
So
Good luck. Good luck. I will be there on Monday, and I will be watching. Obviously, I want to see how Michelle's team done, but of course, I want to watch my daughter's team and Allison's team, and Liz's team, and Rachel's team, and Cheryl's team as well. So
And now going on to the Masters.
Masters, let's
Okay.
go.
So
Let's go.
first team
Connecticut
out of
APA.
first team out of Yale that is qualifying: Mike Jackson, Nicholas Bosquet, Lucas Fracasso Werner, and Brian Tierney.
Good squad,
Tough
right, guys?
team
What do you
there.
think? What do you think about that? What do you think
I've
about
always
that
said
team?
that Masters needs, you need a team, you need Masters, you need 2 monsters
Yep.
at least to have
Yep.
a shot. If you don't have like two guys that are really solid, it's real hard to fade to fade the roles and fade the matchups.
Yep,
Relying
absolutely.
on just one guy to get it done is not always
Hello,
it's not always
Savannah.
so simple. My lovely girlfriend Savannah, she's waiting 3 days away from
Ready?
what is her first trip to Vegas. Should have been her
Nice.
second. She already qualified when she was in Louisiana. She got it before I did. Lucky girl.
Yep.
Another team buying Tetrialt, Robert Slota, Randy Johnson, and Rogers Hill.
Very
Their
nice.
team name
Good job.
just one more. They're coming out of Massachusetts. I know Brian Tetrault. He actually played. Brian Tetrault. He played in the Joss,
Okay.
and he was
Yep.
actually he played pretty well. I don't know where he finished in the Joss, but I know he's a good player, and it's going to be so much fun. Yes, I will do my best, Will, to enjoy it out there. I've already got a great slate of stuff lined up.
Nope. So Will's giving a shout out to everybody that made it to Vegas and saying he's never made it. And again, Will's a great player. He puts a lot of time in this game, and he hasn't got the roles yet. And again, it's tough to do.
You will.
He will absolutely keep going. Train those new players. That's the best you can do.
Yeah.
Train for the team ones, and of course, play in your singles and doubles as well. Play as many events as you can.
And what you how about this one? What you got in the case?
What case?
He didn't get it. It's a Color of Money reference, guys.
Oh yeah. Doom.
Doom.
I know.
That's this
Dude, I
team
was
name
young.
coming up. That's the next team name. Joe Coley, Andrew Griffin, R.J. LeClaire, and Brandon Coley.
There you
They're gonna be
go.
going out
Brandon
there.
Coley's obviously playing fantastic. He
Yep.
came in
Playing
third
really strong.
or second that great big event at Rax.
Mhm.
And again, if you guys any pool halls or other tournaments you guys want to promote, let us know. Send them. We will promote them for you.
Yeah.
And tag your friends that are going because we want them to give them their shout out. Rob Pierce is watching. Obviously, give him a shout out.
Yeah.
All you guys should be watching this. I mean, it's a shout out to you guys. You guys put your effort. You should get a little accolades from this.
Of course. The next one, pool coaches, Vashawn Robinson.
There you
I
go.
love the way Vashawn plays. I'm
Me
happy
too.
he's
He was
going.
our list years back. Nice guy.
Jason Noble,
Yep. I know him.
the terror from up north, Ray Niederwerfer.
Yep.
That guy, every single time I see a playoff sheet, what do I see?
Ray.
I see his team, Ray Niederwerfer,
Yeah.
and about 6 other people on his team who are named Niederwerfer. Let me tell you right now, if I had to play a team whose last name was Niederwerfer the entire time, actually, I think that'd be kind of funny. So I hope one day we actually do get to play in playoffs. But that's just really awesome. Great job, Ray. Every time we see him, they'll put out like an APA list about like who
Yeah.
had like the most break and runs, 9 balls.
He's always up
He's
there.
always up there.
Yep.
Like we're talking, and we're not just talking like up there. Like we're talking, he's
Higher
in the
tier.
double digits,
Yep.
and he's one of the guys that's just doing it. He's a strong bar box player. William Caravo's on his team as well. That team's got a shot on some bar boxes if they
Yep.
play really well. The bar box wannabes, the people who knocked out who I thought was the odds-on favorite to take everything in our division in the Masters this
Yep.
year. They beat Tommy Torres, Eric Tang, Brett Bummels, and Ryan
Yes.
Cullen.
Give a shout out to
The-
all 4 of those guys.
The bar
Excellent job.
box wannabes,
Yep.
Ryan Cullen, Derek
Yep.
Hart,
Yep.
Steve Roman, and Jamie Bogan
That's a fantastic
knocked
squad.
it down in the finals.
Unbelievable
Every
win.
set went hill.
I mean, our team, you and also, we went to battle with those Eric
Mm-hmm.
Tang, Tommy Torres, and I think we became the short end a bunch of times. And no easy task taking those guys out. Congratulations, obviously,
Not at all.
to you guys.
And Michael's team, also known as Michael Ash,
All
Michael
right.
Ash's team,
Yep.
him, Timothy Hurley, Brandon Ryan, and Jordan Emerson, they're going to be going out there as well. So congrats to them. Another Massachusetts connection that's going to be dropping in. And another Massachusetts team, David Bowden, Caleb Brincaccio, Casey Devine, and Dennis Morin. Dennis Morin, I played that guy in the regionals to
Okay.
go
Yeah,
to
yeah.
go to 9-ball.
Go to the juniors.
He's-
I mean,
no,
amateurs.
juniors.
The amateurs. Well, you could be
Yeah.
29 now.
Yeah,
I'm
to
just
go to
kidding.
the
It's
to go
22,
to the
22.
to go to the one that I'm going to now in the
Yeah.
singles regional.
Oh, the singles regional.
Yeah,
Okay.
It was
all
my
right,
second
nice.
match of the
Yeah.
singles regional. Man, he
Nice.
plays really, really good.
Yeah.
I wish that he ended up getting the short end of the stick on that one. Like,
Yep.
rolls wise, he got a lot of really weird rolls. I think if he got a few less, that game would have been way closer than it was. So good luck to them. I want to see
Entertaining,
Dennis go
great
out there
players.
and
The
bang it
whole
out.
squads are fantastic.
Yep.
Yeah.
I want to see Dennis go out there and really bang it out. And then of course we
We got one more team.
We got one more team.
One team. Who
and,
is it?
And
Is
if I
anybody-
may,
if anybody can guess it,
If-
please let us know what team from the Masters is going out there from Connecticut.
if
We need
I
to know
may,
what you think. What do you think?
I'll give you-
Yeah,
I'll give you
look
3
at the likes
seconds.
and the
You can pause
loves.
the video.
What team? Look at the likes and the loves. What one? Come on, help us out, guys.
if I may,
Yep.
the
One more
reigning, defending, two-time Masters champions of the world, Hugh, that guy,
I'm you.
and the Hustlers.
And
That's
my
right.
hustlers. My hustlers
Bobby
are
Hilton.
fantastic.
Phil Davis, Rob Pearsa, and Dave Gavrish. They will be going out there for the three-peats.
Unbelievable. I mean, if we do it, I mean, I can't imagine the party. It's going to be insane. It's going to be a party no matter what. But we're obviously going to be Kimbo coming in. We're just talking about Hugh and the Hustlers. We're going for a three-peat, man.
Man.
What do you think about that?
I think that is awesome, actually. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
I
Look
really
at the
hope you
loves. Look at the
guys-
like and loves we're getting out there. Much appreciated, everybody. We really do.
I really look forward to watching the matches out there with you guys.
Shark streaming them, right?
Yeah.
Shark streaming
Streaming them,
some.
yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. We'll get that going, definitely.
Yeah,
But
so-
you know, I look
If
forward
you
to
guys
seeing you guys out
three-peat,
there.
what are you doing this year?
I told
The
you
second
we're gonna,
year was
I'm partying.
ridiculous
I'm buying a
when you
computer
did.
for the Shark Stream. I'm doing it. I mean, I'm gonna party.
What are you doing out there?
We're just gonna party.
How'd you
Same-
top
the
it?
Same
How'd
thing.
you top- how do you
Listen,
top it?
I don't remember it
Do you
happened the
get
first
sick?
2 years. So
Do you get sick of winning? Are you
No.
gonna remember this one? You
No, I
might.
hope not. I hope not. I'll win it.
You hope not.
We'll remember the title, but after that, it's just all.
But
about
Just,
it.
gonna-
We
just gotta
can't-
do it like Jordan. Just
Yes,
1, 2, 3.
3P.
But you know,
Um,
this is like the X Games, right? You know, for APA.
Yeah,
you know,
right. Yeah, we don't wanna get
You've got
eliminated.
the pressure on you to go out there and
Yep.
actually do it again. And
If I'm not
It's
correct,
crazy.
didn't she win the second time too?
who's that?
The girl in the X Games. Not X Games.
we talking about?
You
What am
mean
I thinking about?
John
The
Wall?
girl, the Mockingbird, the three, whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about.
The
movie.
What are you thinking? The
Or-
Hunger? The Hunger Games?
Yeah, the Hunger Games. That's what I meant.
No,
That girl,
this
she
is-
keeps winning.
Yeah,
That's
we're a
pressure,
little-
Kimbo.
we're a
That's
little- we're a
pressure.
little
The
off,
Hunger
but
Games.
yeah, well,
this
that's
is
'cause
a
you
little
die
less.
if you lose
Yeah,
there.
that's pressure.
I mean-
It's the same here. It's just like
Listen,
APA.
we're not gonna
APA
kill
is
you.
rough, guys.
We're not gonna kill you if you fail.
Listen, you don't
Exactly.
know.
You're not gonna
APA is
get
rough.
killed.
But I got to give a shout out real quick to
We
my
might
team.
beat you.
To my teammates. They're obviously my best friends and family. They're the greatest guys to be out there with. They're so much fun. I mean, I could, like Phil will be sleeping most of the time, and Rob's hanging out doing whatever you want to do, and Dave's obviously. Aaron's going to be there. Just going to have a blast. And,
Yeah.
And don't
I
forget
wouldn't
the
want to be.
pranks.
I wouldn't
Don't
want to be out
forget
there.
the pranks.
Yeah. But I wouldn't want to be out there with anybody else. So I'm happy to go with you guys again. I hope we represent well. Obviously, we won the Sportsmanship Award, which is a fantastic award as well. So we're going to keep trying to be professional, positive,
Oh yeah.
and take care of business. So
Yeah, no, absolutely,
that's-
absolutely. Hey, best of luck to you guys because I know you're going to be up against a lot of competition.
Oh my God, there's
No
How many people
matter
circled our
what.
names on their roster from other country?
I don't
that
know.
want to meet
Yeah.
us, that say, hey,
listen, right now, okay, listen, you guys are the defending champs, and if they know that, every team that plays you is going to want to play you.
But
so,
I mean, we
don't
had some,
expect any slouches. They're all going to
No.
play hard
Yeah,
this
no,
time.
we had
everyone's
some
gonna play
battles.
Anybody who
really,
knocks out
really
ankle
hard.
and beer Achilles.
Dude, yeah, we had some battles. We had some battles with teams that I'm sure they're going to come back and reload. and
I'm sure Adam
be
Keeler wants a
ready.
piece if
Yeah.
he's coming
Adam
back.
Keeler, the man,
That was a
yeah.
good matchup.
Dave Gavrish that was a huge win for that. I think
Yep.
that was the MVP of the tournament. That one.
And the
And,
team
that
that plays
was
you in the
great.
finals, I'm sure they wouldn't mind playing you again too.
No,
That's-
no, and I'll never remember. I'll never forget. And I'm sure I said this on Shark Talk Live. Phil Davis is shooting the 8-ball, and he's playing position for the 9-ball. And before he shoots the 8-ball, he licks over to our head and says, "We just won it again, boys." Not loud enough for everybody to hear, but loud enough for the team to hear. And fires the 8-ball and cue ball all the way around, straight in on the 9.
Yep.
Yep.
And that's pretty awesome. That's
Yeah,
pretty awesome.
yeah, absolutely.
It's
But-
when he knew it.
Yeah.
I watched
You know,
him
this-
turn his
this-
head on the stream. I was like,
Ankles in the house.
But you got to remember that this is going to be a real tough match this year.
There's 100
there-
more teams.
There is
Yeah.
100
no
more
give.
teams.
yeah, if you do it now,
No
I
give.
mean, what does that tell you? You
It
know
says-
what the crazy part is that you guys are the only team to ever stay together and two-peat
Yeah.
and repeat.
Yeah.
You guys are the only team to ever stay together, come back with the same players, and win it twice in a row.
And this
I
is
think I talked
actually
to Bruce.
pressure.
Said
This is
California team might have did it twice. In a
Oh,
row.
really?
I have
Oh,
to
yeah.
double check. I think.
Oh,
the
all right.
California
So
team
you're
did.
one of two.
Yeah, no, it's still.
Let's
no,
not
no,
split hairs
No,
here.
I'm not. I'm not. Believe me.
In the world record book.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
APA
We
players.
got time for semantics on this show. Yeah,
That's
it's
right.
fine, yeah.
That's
Absolutely,
right.
absolutely. But seriously, best of luck to you guys.
Thank
Best
you,
of luck
Kimbo.
to you, Timmy, as well.
Thank you. I appreciate
You know,
it.
Thank you.
congratulations for making it out there. It's tough. It's
Yeah.
tough
It is.
making it out.
You know, you've been playing a long time as well.
I have.
You
I
know,
have.
it's no
I've
easy
made
task.
it once.
Yep,
You know,
yep.
it was a great
Whose
time.
team was that?
Oh, Bob.
I don't know. That was 8-ball, and that's the last time I've won an 8-ball, and it's so hard.
It is,
obviously.
it is.
Everything
And
has to.
I got to
right.
tell you a story about that team real quick. I'm sure you remember, but we're in the state finals, and we have a guy that's been on our team. He's been a 3. His name's Brian Spack, and he's been in the team
Brian.
for
Oh
Brian
my God,
Spack.
Brian.
He's a
Yep.
true 3. He's
Great
been in
guy,
3 for
great guy.
20 years, and he's playing. If he wins, we win. If not, I don't remember
Before
who we
you
have
go
left.
any further on this,
Yeah.
I need to give a little bit of a description for those of
Yeah,
you
go
guys
right
who
ahead.
guys might not know him. Okay, Brian is one of those guys who, like, if you first see him, he looks like if you put like a leather jacket on him, like, you might find him
Not
in
to
a
talk to him.
cold,
Yeah,
smoky pool
absolutely.
room.
Yep.
He might be like the biker in the group. Older
Yep.
guy, of course, but
Long ponytail.
but you don't expect this guy, to be somebody who is very like forthcoming,
Yeah.
easy to talk to,
Yeah.
Helpful.
Yeah,
helpful.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem like the kind of guy who you really want to approach
Yep.
if you don't know him. Turns out he's the nicest guy in the world, but
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
and that's the thing. No, that's why you should never stereotype anybody, because you never know
Nope.
what you're going to
But
never
get.
know.
you're
Please finish your
absolutely
story.
So he's a 3, and we actually had one more match if he didn't win. But he was playing. He played good. He needed to race the 2, and the guy won the first game. Brian wins the next game, and he breaks and he makes the 8-ball.
Yeah, on the
And
snap.
He cried. He cried with his girlfriend. They sat there and sobbed, and it was a very touching moment. Obviously, Kimball was on that team.
Oh, yeah.
Kelly Garner was on that team.
Yep.
Yep.
Josh was on that team. Nicole
Yeah,
Delavan
Josh
was on that team.
Yeah.
But that's a memory I'll never forget. And it's just pretty special.
We've had Brian on
Super
all of
special.
our great 8-ball teams that
Yeah.
me and you have had. The only team that Brian hasn't been on has literally been the first team
Almost forgot before you
that was
left.
there.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'll tell you right now, like when you talk about like just players who have been so dedicated to the
APA,
game.
he's been there 20 years.
Yeah.
Constant 3,
Dedicated.
just playing, wants to enjoy the game, and he won his trip.
And for
He won
him
his
to,
trip.
win his trip after that many years, I mean, it's so huge to see a player like that who,
And you got me on the team, and I'm not winning the final match.
No,
Brian, the 3 is.
yeah,
How awesome is that? Sports is something amazing. It's a pool is I don't think there's anything else other sport like that.
no, it really isn't. It's the only sport where. Like, especially at the amateur level, where you could take the unsung hero,
Yep.
and you could turn anybody into a hero. You just put them in the right situation.
Yep.
And that's what I really like about it. I think that's what's going to be great.
Yep.
We still do have one more group of teams, by the way.
Okay.
So let's fire through those while we've got the opportunity.
This
here.
is what's this?
Team Captain's Championship.
Now,
Uh-oh.
just so you know, Rebecca's on the team, one of the teams. Now, she didn't win the tip, but you can add a player. So since she's going to be out there, she's playing. So I don't want you
Yeah.
to think that she's crushing it. She is crushing it, but she
She
didn't.
is crushing it.
She is crushing it. But she didn't win, and I hope I can't wait to watch her. I'm so excited.
I don't know. I don't
Gotta be
know
a
how
proud
many.
papa.
I don't know how many teams or how many players you can have on the team.
I don't know what the
captains.
handicap level either. Look at the handicaps on that.
Yeah, well, I think it's like I want to say it's 15,
15,
max
huh?
of 15.
Yeah, probably.
The first team playing out there, the Fire Squad, Nick Alisic.
Yep.
I'm gonna guess that's as close as I'm getting to that one.
Yep.
Nick Gingras, Joshua Reynolds, Melissa Vanassi. They're coming in from Connecticut. Another great team, Michael Dupree, Sal Prasad, Eric Vandervliet, a former doubles champion, 2011.
Champ.
We were there to see it,
Champ.
champ. So
Yep,
hopefully you guys
absolutely.
can go out there and do it one more time.
Yep.
And
Queens of Chaos. Team Rebecca is on the captains. Yes, she is. I'm looking forward to watching all 3 of your teams, the captains, your team, Michelle, and
speaking
obviously
of
Rebecca's.
that team, Jewel Williams, Rebecca Hilton, Kimberly Susie, Gloria Pichette, and Michelle Schroeder.
Nice. That's very good.
That's all of them, guys.
Listen, that's
everything we got
That's
going. And that's not
pretty
counting the
strong.
singles. That's not counting the singles players too.
not counting the 8-ball, 9-ball in October.
Exactly.
So you can go to Vegas. You play in APA. Get involved now. Come down to Yale Billiards. Say I want to play on a team.
Yeah,
Jump on a
absolutely.
team, guys.
Have some
seriously.
fun, man.
Jump
Have
on a
some
team.
fun.
Jump
Get
in
in
some
there.
singles boards. Just get in the mix, guys. I mean,
Yep.
just some of the singles players that I know who are going out there for just from Yale alone. I know there's a lot of other great players that are going out for singles.
And if you know anybody, please post them. Say who's going.
Yes, tag them, please. Obviously, I'm going for the singles 9-ball. It could be black tier, skill level 9, skill level 8s and 9s. For skill level 6s and 7s, we've got Steve Rowe, He's
Yep.
going out there. He won his
Oh,
trip.
wow.
I want to say
Yeah.
he's playing
Good
in.
for him.
I want to say he's playing in the 9-ball event. I think in the 6s and 7s tier, which I believe is the purple tier. Derek Hart is going to be playing in the 8-ball event, skill level 7s.
Yep.
So great, good for him. There are a couple of other
Steve
players.
Roman? No, I know he usually. I don't think he
Steve
did
Roman
this year,
was in the
no.
finals with me. He didn't win
Oh, okay.
my go round.
But
I don't
he's
know
won
if
a
he
couple
won the
singles.
following.
He did a couple singles.
Yeah.
He's a good player.
I don't know if he won
Real
the
good
following
player.
go round for this year, but there's a lot of great players. Those are just the three that I know of. Dave Gavish is in the 8-ball.
Watch out,
is in
Dave
the 8-ball
Gavish.
as well.
Dave
Watch out,
Gavish
Dave
is
Gavish.
He's a like. Listen, I don't care what anyone says. There better be some killers out there because if not, he's a favorite.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's,
yeah.
he's
You
a
know,
great
he's a
player.
favorite.
Smart,
I would
consistent.
love to take him.
Yep, I think
He's gonna go deep.
Yep, I think he is gonna do great. But you got to have some roles in that league. I mean,
You
it's
do.
not
Yeah.
not
Yeah, because
easy.
it's a
It's
race.
not
It's a
easy.
race to 5. You
Yeah.
have to, you got to do
On
it.
a bar table.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That was exactly what I was going to say. Is that we play on 9s, bar tables are 7s,
Yep,
right?
Yeah.
So it's a different.
yep.
And there's a lot of other players who I know are going out, and I'll be honest, I don't have the full list for the singles players, but for those of you that are going out there, please by all means, if you see us out there, I mean, let's roll deep, guys. Let's roll together. Show Connecticut proud and show them what we're made of out there.
We want pictures with everybody. So if you can take a picture, put it on your page. We'll take a picture. We'll put it on you guys. Want to
Yeah.
share the Shark Stream? Show how.
Like
one
I
of our
said, Shark
sponsors,
Stream
Connecticut
on the
APA.
road. So if you
Yes,
guys see
Shark
us,
Stream
please
on the road.
let's tag it up.
Yep, absolutely.
So
I think the last thing I want to talk about is one of our main sponsors, Viking.
Yeah.
We got a little package in the mail.
Yeah.
We're not sure exactly what we're going to do with some of the stuff that we got, but
you go click on that thing that says host scene right there for you if
Okay.
you would.
so yeah, all of our sponsors, right? Everything right
Yeah.
here.
It's all of our amazing
There you
sponsors
go.
of the
How
Shark
about that?
Stream.
Yeah.
But
Thank
Vi-
you, everyone.
Yes, thank you, all of you. But Viking came through with a nice package, and what Timmy and I talked about is, again, we need a PC, obviously, so we're going to try to take that and try to make some money with it. Obviously, you might make a little bit of money for, Timmy to get something to eat, and Kimbo get some wine here and there. But,
Maybe I'll get a meatball sub out of it.
Yeah, meatball sub. But most of it we're putting back into the stream, and we're trying to add money to players so players can get events where they can actually win money without putting up big prize money. So
I'm gonna have
We
to turn
got a lot of
That's what
fun
we're
screws.
gonna be
stuff
trying to
coming.
do.
We got a lot of fun stuff coming.
Yeah,
with that.
absolutely.
Screws to turn then. Huh?
When we
Yes.
get back
Yeah.
from Vegas,
Good night, Michelle. And again, thank you for your sponsorship, Sigma Wear. Great job. I know she did a lot of shirts out there. Give a shout out to her.
Yeah, I can't wait.
she
I
did a
can't wait
ton
to
of
wear that
shirts.
one out there. I'm bringing the Sigma Wear one too, so
Yeah.
you're gonna have to
Great,
deal
great
with.
stuff,
You're gonna have to deal with
actually.
me repping Sigma Wear while we're out there.
Yep.
So I hope your company will be happy with that.
Yep. So please take your picture with us on your phone, our phone. Tag us. Do it on the Shark Stream. Go on YouTube. Subscribe. Do it on there. We're trying to make this thing bigger and better. Scroll us forward. Like I said, episode 9.
Yeah.
Shark Talk Live's on fire, man.
And just a couple more small things in that regard. The other thing too, as soon as we get back from Vegas, we are going to go full bore into showing you exactly what this amazing package from Viking Q's was like.
Yep.
There's gonna be raffles. There's gonna be ways to
Add money
get
to
free
tournaments.
giveaways, things
Yep.
like that.
Free giveaways,
You know,
yes.
these are all going to be happening during our normal list matches, during our tournaments. We got a lot of tournaments coming up.
Underdog tournament.
And
Oh,
I
yeah,
guarantee
that's
there's going
gonna
to be
be
a raffle
huge.
for that one right there.
Yep.
So just keep that in mind, guys. Bear that in mind that a lot of this stuff is going to be coming. We're going to show you what the stuff is before we do it, and that way you can tune in that night, watch it. And we're going to pretty much set up the rules for that. If you show up, you like, share, comment, what have you,
Yep.
donate, what have you. We'll figure out a way to get you guys raffle tickets in there so that we can raffle some of that great stuff.
So you can
off.
win some good stuff
Vikings,
out there.
Vikings, amazing. The stuff that Viking sent us as a promotion was absolutely beautiful, and I promise you, when you see it, you were going to.
And Rob
really
Pierce,
love it.
Rob Pierce with the Siege,
Yeah.
he's playing phenomenal with the Siege. He's bringing it to Vegas with him. That's the carbon fiber shaft made from Viking.
And I'm gonna let you know in that package
How do I get one?
there
of those?
was in that package there was a queue. There is a queue in there with a
Oh, yeah?
Siege shaft that comes
Yeah,
with it.
so-
And
Oh,
we're gonna
have to
share.
get
We'll
it
end
on
up
the
sharing
raffle.
we'll end up sharing that queue out, and we'll show
Yep.
you what it's like, and then of course we'll
Yep.
eventually raffle it up.
Yep, we're going
So-
to make it happen for you guys. So I think, anything else? Kembo?
Yes, I do have one more thing.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
Go,
This is
Timmy.
this is not a Vegas thing, but it's probably going to have the same glitz and glamour as something you'll see in Vegas. In case you guys enjoyed the first event, we do have a little something for the pros. I always like to bring something in for the pros. we have another monster matchup that's going to be coming up very, very soon.
Uh-oh.
We're talking probably six-figure money involved with an ease. We're talking
Big
Sky
money.
Woodward versus Dennis Orcolo. Sky Woodward versus Dennis Orcolo 2. They're going to be doing it again.
Oh,
Race
really?
to 150, 10 ball on a bar box. You'll be able to find the pay-per-view. I'm going to share some stuff on the Shark Stream. That's all I'm going to say about it. It was a great matchup before. Sky Woodward won that one. Dennis Orcolo is coming back to make it Revenge of the RoboCop.
Yep.
Oh,
So
there you
now,
go.
now talking about this tournament, I got to add something too.
Yeah, go for
Yale Billiards and Eric Tang and the Shark Stream have all partnered up to host a fantastic event the end
With
of
the Blue
September.
Felt.
With the Blue Felt. I mean, we're already like so many people are going to play in it. We're doing 2 tournaments, a 64 open tournament and a 32 ladies tournament. And
That's
I
gonna
think
be
we're going to
awesome.
fill them both
Wow.
out.
Awesome.
Obviously, all the girls are going to be playing in it,
That's
and
great.
it's going to be. And we're obviously going to do some kind of raffle for that tournament to
sure.
add some money and hopefully put a little bit of money for us to put some stuff together. But
For sure.
we're going to make it happen, guys. This is big stuff happening for the Shark Stream, Yale Billiards, and Connecticut Pool.
I want to let you know, we appreciate all you viewers out there, the 10 people that stuck with us tonight. We were up to 15, 20 at one point. Thank you
Yep.
guys for jumping in. Thank you for
Yeah,
sharing.
absolutely, please.
We
Yeah,
want to thank
thank
give a big thank
Yep.
you again to all of our absolutely amazing sponsors.
Yep.
Every single one that you see here, hopefully all of you guys are seeing where your sponsorship is on there. And again, we thank you very much. You can find this as our cover photo on the Shark Stream, Yale Billiards
On
Live.
Facebook,
On
yep.
this Facebook page that you guys love to like so much.
Yep.
And we're very thankful.
Yep. And again, I know a lot of you guys don't watch it on time, but a lot of people come back to me and say, "Hey, I watched you guys on the Shark Stream. We have a great following, and we really appreciate it."
We're going to do bigger and better.
Yep.
We really are.
Every single day. It only gets better from here.
Yep.
That's it for Shark Talk Live, episode 9. Unless you got anything else?
No, Bobby Hilton talking. See you later.
See
Tim
you
Levine.
later. This is Kimbo.
Thanks
All
for
right.
all the likes.
We'll catch you guys later.